today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all the bull sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to enjoy a stream? Sometimes you want to watch something that is truly great, and the commentary's first rate. You want to be where you can cheer when you learn a character's fate. You want to watch something that's truly great. You want to hear Brain Amoeba and Coldfrost saying something esoteric and yet cognate. You want to watch something that's truly great.
And welcome everybody to Coldfrost Commentary. I am, of course, Coldfrost, as it says on the screen. Therefore, it cannot be wrong. And, of course, my co-host is Brain Amoeba.
Does it say it on the screen? I've never watched what our actual videos look like when they come out.
Literally what you're seeing in StreamYard right now. Except mirrored.
Is that right?
Yeah. That's exactly right. So, yeah. Mr. English VA for Haruka. Is there backlash on that, or is that just to reference to reference?
No, it's a reference to that. I don't think Haruka's coming back. I think I could do it though. We've now learned that anyone can be a voice actor in Yakuza.
I mean, I guess if you just
how
did he become the voice actor?
I assume he found it in a box of cereal.
What, like his acceptance letter? Like he wasn't even trying, and all of a sudden, like you will be, like a Hogwarts summon.
More than Willy Wonka style. They released it in a. They put audition roles in a box of Yakuza O's.
Yakuza's? Yeah.
Yakuza's. It's rice. It's rice flavored with gun-shaped marshmallows, samurai sword-shaped marshmallows, and dragon-shaped marshmallows.
By rice flavored, you just mean it's Rice Krispies.
Yeah, it's Rice Krispies. But it's got Snap, Crackle, and Pop, but they're like padded up. And
they're Yakuza members.
Yeah, they're Yakuza members. They can keep some of the same clothes, to be perfectly honest. I've seen some crazy outfits, but they just have to be shirtless.
Exactly, so you can see the tattoos.
We could have one of them could have Tony the Tiger as the tiger. Who else?
I don't think you can cross-pollinate like that.
What other good cereal mascots would make good Yakuza tattoos though?
Obviously, Lucky.
What does that represent? It's like, I mean, I guess mythological creatures, yeah. But is there some poor confused Yakuza member with the leprechaun on his back? It symbolizes
Who's that? Oh, that's Seamus O'Reilly. He's a member of the Takagawa clan. What?
Yeah.
He's an import. It's weird.
He passed the test though, so he's in.
He
said peace didn't suit him. He's been here since the 70s. I don't know what that means.
Anyway, we're not here. This is not Yakuza Yak, which is a different show where we just talk about Yakuza. This is, of course, Stargate Saturday, where we talk about Stargate and watch an episode of Stargate. And the episode we're going to be watching, Season 3, Episode 9, Rules of Engagement. Now, Brain Amoeba, you know all about the rules of engagement because you, of course, are a minister. So,
I do.
What do you think this episode's going to tell us?
This is the episode where we finally get. I'm trying to decide who would be better, Patrick Warburton or David Spade.
Why don't you take a handful of both?
Oh, both?
Yeah.
Patrick Warburton comes in. What's a good role for Patrick Warburton?
I'm gonna stand Patrick Warburton. Every role is perfect for Patrick Warburton.
Oh, it's Patrick Warburton and David Spade playing as all the other characters.
Yes, that's exactly.
In return, the actors in Stargate had to go play over the characters in Rules of Engagement, and
because those were concurrently running series. Don't fact check us on that because we are correct.
Rules of Engagement was obviously a spin-off
of Stargate. They don't talk about the SG program, but it's there in the background.
I'm trying to think of do we know what Patrick Warburton's character did for a living?
Yes, he was basically a mutual fund manager. He worked in finances.
That's boring. Let me see here. I got to go through all the characters.
Well, yeah, they're like it's like who do we have these like 5 white people be in New York? Well, I can wrap my head around finance manager and I don't know, architecture, so have them be involved in that.
Obviously, David Spade's assistant guy worked at Stargate. Russell Dunn. No. Timmy Patel.
Oh, I like that character. He's becoming like a regular to like season 3, but it's a good character. I really like Rules of Engagement. It's not reinventing the wheel, but it is a like solid 8 out of 10 sitcom. It's not the greatest sitcom I've ever seen, but it nails what it's trying to do mostly because Patrick Warburton is just hilarious, and then David Spade picks up a lot, and then once Timmy gets introduced, those 3 characters, that's a good show. But
I don't know what David Spade or Patrick Warburton are doing right now. Patrick Warburton was a Lemony Snicket.
He was. That was a perfect casting. Like, we need someone to dryly narrate the books, like if he's like Lemony Snicket would. Patrick Warburton, 100%.
He's hosting a game show on Fox called Snake Oil.
They still do game shows?
Yeah, it premiered a couple months ago. It's contestants and it's called Snake Oil. Contestants and their celebrity advisors are asked to separate legitimate inventions from made-up ones.
You know, I actually do carry snake oil in my work vehicle. Do you know why?
No, go ahead. I'm looking at the guest stars to see who I recognize.
It's because sometimes you actually got to oil the drain snake cable so it doesn't rust. Very boring. Anyway. All right. Well, are you ready to get into this episode then?
I am ready to see David Spade.
All right. Let's see David Spade. He would be the show that he would be in at this current time would actually be a show I do like called Just Shoot Me. I own all seasons of that actually. DVD box set.
Just Shoot Me Saturday is coming in years.
Yeah, Stargate's the one that's going to last the longest because we got SG-1 and then SG-1 and Atlantis will be concurrent starting season 6 of SG-1 and then there'll be one season of Atlantis by itself and then we'll have 3 seasons of Universe, so it's going to be the longest one.
Yeah, we got a while to go.
All right, let's get into it.
I have no sound.
I know. I'm working on it.
Oh, it was muted.
Yeah,
it's an easy one.
Because I didn't want to hear the menu constantly playing.
Once again, another. They always go places that are real close by to other planets.
It's the moons, man. They like to have to go to all planets except ours like to have really aggressive tides.
I would like if our tides were more aggressive.
CPU.
What? So like Japan just never existed?
Some sort of camp.
Yeah.
It's like it's the island of Japan, just Mount Fuji.
Yeah.
The rest of the island does show up in the low tide, but you can't live there. It's not.
I mean, you live on Mount Fuji and you come down with the tides and you go back up. It's a nomadic existence.
I know what episode this is. Okay.
It's War Games.
Weird. No, that's a Matthew Broderick movie. Did you know he drunk drove and hit somebody?
I did not. Recently?
No, like a while ago, but he got away with it.
Well, yeah, he's Matthew Broderick.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened.
Celebrities are different than us.
Because they have money?
They are not returning fire.
Yes.
Oh.
Maybe.
One day, we too will be able to drink, drive, and hit people.
That's why I started this.
So why did you become celebrity? I want to commit crimes and get away with it.
All right, thank you for lending me this Fabergé egg. I didn't lend what?
Yeah.
It's like I'll be taking it home. No, sir, I am a celebrity.
Yeah. I'm famous, you see.
Machine's about to be overrun. Over.
I mean, that was actually kind of the plot of Ocean's 12.
Yes, it was.
They're either on a different frequency or
Where they made Julia Roberts play Julia Roberts.
Move now.
Is this on the nose? No,
It's
not
fine,
at all.
It's fine. It's fine.
It is the weakest of the Ocean's movies. Not for that reason, though. I actually think that joke was fairly well done, but more just because they tried to make it a little too French.
Pull out! Cover your six! Identify yourself! Colonel Jack O'Neill, SG-1! Which quadrant?
Oh.
Get out of there! Take him out!
Nope.
Dead.
Are they LARPing? Trying to figure out how to counter SG-1 tactics?
You figured out the episode. You are 100% correct. That is exactly what's going on. See, because I don't know if you know this or not, but our military does not have energy weapons like that.
Yeah.
Dead.
Yep. We did it. Show's over.
Show's over. Finished. Well, that can't be.
Bring out SG-2.
I really need to get one of those hats. I feel like Teal could take more hits.
He's being lazy this episode.
Like,
Stayed up late.
do you remember 13th Warrior where that one Viking gets like shot with like 5 arrows before he goes down?
Yeah.
I feel like that would be Teal'c. He has a high constitution score.
Is that right?
They made a Stargate role-playing game. It was gross. It was D20 based.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's where I get some of the supplemental information that I've been handing out in these episodes.
I almost bought it at a half price bookstore because it was like $20. I was like, oh, I love Stargate, and then I looked at the system and it was D20 and went ugh, and like almost threw it away. I threw it out of my hands. Can't stand D20. Especially 3.5 D20, which all those systems were. It's like, ugh, gross.
Wake up.
They're
Finally awake, yeah.
Hey, you're finally awake. Todd Howard, you did it again.
Yeah.
Headache. Bad headache.
I thought I got shot.
So it would seem.
Oh, that is a new scar. Okay.
Must be some kind of stun weapons.
She got
Looks
facial
like
stuff.
MP5s to me.
MP5's been stunned. They well, I guess they could.
Well,
You know, it's stunning to get shot.
Hello. Or are you guys gonna get it?
You guys are fuck ups.
from
Yeah.
whom?
Hey, you can't talk
Why not?
because you're dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, the
failed again.
rules.
Dead?
Pretending not to be dead will just get you into more trouble.
More trouble than dead.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Colonel, you know better. Stop breaking the rules.
Sorry. Who's in
Did I see
charge?
the handbook?
Casualties don't ask questions.
What rules are we talking about exactly?
I said,
It's laser tag.
Yeah.
We're just trying to understand if we're supposed to be dead, how are you supposed to kill us again?
You want to find out Four Eyes, huh?
Boom, he'll get you.
He's done it. They've learned Earth insults.
Yeah, they learned slang. Four Eyes.
Just play dead.
Indeed.
Our episodes of Leave It to Beaver have finally reached Gould space.
Captain's waiting for you. Follow me.
No, I'm thinking of Andy Griffith. I was about to do the whistle, and I was like, no, that's Andy Griffith. I was like, that's not Leave It to Beaver.
Anyone notice the patch?
SGX.
There is no SGX, O'Neill.
It's the top secret branch.
Hey,
Yeah,
I said follow me.
but they're dead.
Yeah, I was dead.
Not anymore. They're alive again.
See, you can't follow the rules when they're always changing.
Look at that. They're Americans. You can tell.
Yeah.
This is of course extraterritoriality America.
As long as it's been consecrated as American soil, they're Americans.
How do you consecrate American soil?
By the looks of things.
How do you
Uh,
consecrate soil to become American?
An ID, Colonel Mayborn?
You spill a Sam Adams beer.
Fair enough, I guess.
You have to take a
If you see a teapot, you just throw it like this.
You have to bury a teeny tiny piece of the United States Constitution.
You were all casualties until 1400 hours.
Would that be daylight savings or standard?
You may not speak, except to answer a direct question by the evaluating officer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that clear?
They're doing it.
They're yelling.
Is this the way you behave in your quadrant, mister?
I don't work in a quadrant.
Colonel is the proper way of addressing me, Captain.
No rank is above strict adherence to the rules of engagement. Rule 2, Article 4. Unauthorized.
Oh, of what?
Shot on sight.
It's the rules of
You were
engagement.
unauthorized. In fact, you ruined our ambush. Nearly half the enemy team got away.
Carter, I've never been real big on rags. Is this familiar to you?
No, sir.
I don't know what they're
They
talking
are
about.
familiar to me.
Oh.
Galvak Jafar.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm surprised the Gould have actually bothered to write down their articles.
Chapai. This is a challenge.
The Chapai.
Daniel, you know what that is.
I meant the Stargate. Sorry.
Yeah, fuck.
Of course.
Yeah.
We've
You're
been
missing
so
it
long
up.
without challenges. I am sorry, Master Jafar. I have revealed myself and failed.
Yeah.
Yep.
You may kill
Kill
me
me.
now.
Execute me for the remainder of the day.
Miss execute me as well.
Dead.
Yeah, they don't have wanted posters in Gould space apparently.
Neat. Little fake bullets.
Master Teal, I suggest we spare them this time.
Very
Indeed.
well.
Nope.
No, very well.
Captain, your full name.
He's
and
an
rank?
underling.
My Earth name is Captain Kyle Rogers, acting Quadrant A Commander. Sir!
Your
Very loud.
Your standing orders given to you by your previous Jafar master.
To practice the
What's your real-
exercises of battle according to the rules of engagement until the return of our Lord Apophis.
Oh wow.
He's not going to return
We
for
are
a hot
ready for
minute.
the final challenge. You will come.
Don't hold your breath.
He's not doing too well.
We will be ready.
Your
He's
training
indisposed.
is wearing SG uniforms?
To know the enemy.
Let's to know that self.
Quadrant A is spared no detail. You've studied long and hard and know much.
Oh.
About Earth.
Oh, yes. Corn and cotton are indigenous to North America.
Oh, look, they know things about Earth.
Information
Yeah.
will save your life one day.
So you see, Master, my mistake will not happen again. I'm ready to infiltrate the
That,
Tari.
if he knows cotton's native North America, he knows how to make Crisco. Then
So,
it's
if you're
digestible.
pretending to be, who were those you
Yes.
fought back?
They were led
What's
by the
happening?
second in command, Captain Nelson, as part of the daily exercise.
Second
We have kept the
second.
Jaffa encampment separate, so that we may better practice our Earth behavior. So I have them sent for.
No, I don't think that'll be necessary.
You should definitely keep saying Earth behavior.
Yes, send for him.
How else may I serve?
We'd like our weapons back. Once we came.
They were stored in the armory tent at the conclusion of this morning's war game.
Take us
Oh.
As you wish.
Because those are
I'd like
real
to see
weapons.
these. I've seen Chucky 3. I know what happens when real weapons get into a war.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Surprise, Andy still graduated.
The least referenced of the Chucky
Noticed
movies.
that before.
Oh, that is correct. Yeah.
There were but a handful of loyal Jafar.
I think we saw Andy's graduation photo in the end of
Practice among the
Colts, was it? And I think that's
Uh,
about it.
Yeah, that's about it.
especially when facing defeat.
We have not seen anybody from the military academy.
We had a golden chance with the Colonel, but they went with another joke for that.
Yeah. A great joke still.
Yeah, in fairness, hilarious, but
They committed to it when he was dying. Just, but why? Why is he having Vietnam flashbacks?
Yes, Master.
So, Teal,
he'd seen things.
what do you know about these
Charles
rules
Lee
of
Ray does not
engagement?
does not deal well with his soul being like in 15 things.
Spoken by Apophis himself.
Teal, what about these?
What's up with this?
They are Intar.
Short for
Nothing.
Intar.
Oh, it is a short form.
They are used for training and only meant to stun. They can be identified by this crystal. You can take the form of any weapon.
Well, I got our GDOs, but my MP5.
I feel like
As is my staff weapon.
having it on the butt like that
when everyone in one place.
isn't very good for identification. Like we identify our fake weapons on the
tips.
front.
Keep looking.
Yeah.
Well, that's because we do that for police actions. They're not really worried about that when they're like doing military drills.
Were the weapons with which we arrived?
They were returned to the armory tent, of course.
They were not.
Do you possess a VOQ?
Yes, sir.
Use it.
Yes, Master.
Yeah. Some of the troops.
What's a vacuum? We're gonna learn.
It's Teal'c's time to shine.
What you tell him to do?
I instructed him to use a training instrument to assemble his men for inspection.
Oh,
It may serve to emphasize our authority.
We're going,
we gotta be
we're going deep into
official.
this. Yeah.
We're gonna learn how Goa'uld train people.
They use the orb.
Thus spoketh the oracle.
Warriors of Apophis, assemble before me and listen to he that possesses the vacuum.
Sir?
That's what that thing does.
Yeah, it's a little portable hollow. He who controls the talking vacuum gets to talk.
Yeah.
Warrior before you speaks in my name. Heed his words.
And it's gone.
I wondered if you would inspect my warriors, Master.
Time to inspect.
How do they learn that our drill sergeants like to shout at people?
What's weird is that he's not a sergeant though. He's an officer. Officers aren't supposed to do that. That is supposed to be an NCO role. We do that though when we do training exercises.
my second in command.
We do paint bullets.
For the games, he leads the side of the Jafar warriors.
Look at that smirk on his face.
Most
He's
of my
happy.
warriors are engaged in the day's battle, Master. I will relay your words to them after the battle.
His face is stuck like that. He's got smirk face.
It's how he makes up for the fact that his forehead tattoo's not that good.
Colonel O'Neill. He is much loved by Apophis.
That face.
Address the warriors.
Apophis wanted me to tell you that you've all been doing a wonderful job. Couldn't ask for more.
Bang up job.
Doing a great job.
But he also wanted me to tell you that the whole invasion of the Tauri idea has been canceled due to
rain.
Ah,
I got it.
The war is over.
The war games are officially over as of right now.
Get the hell out.
You can all go home.
Sir?
It's over. War's canceled.
War's on hold. Rain. It's awful.
Go tell your buddies to quit fighting.
You speak more like a Tari than a warrior of Apophis.
You shut your whore mouth.
You're not so bad yourself. Who taught you?
If you are who you say you are, you already know the answer to that, sir.
Nelson, I am ordering you to recall your men from the field.
Article 7, Section 3 clearly states that once the battle has commenced, it cannot be stopped.
Well, you're obviously referring to the old Article 7.
Yeah, there's a new Article 7.
It's been updated.
That's it.
That means those kids are out there playing war games with real weapons.
Yeah, people will die.
Colonel,
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
so far all we've recovered is 1 9mm
shot a
and
kid.
1 MP5.
Roger that.
In the dark, it looked real enough.
I require all of Quadrant 8.
That's a really good movie. That first Die Hard movie is so solid.
As Captain Nelson stated, Master
Do
Article
you wish
7.
to be punished?
I will kill you.
Challenge a second time, Master Teal'c.
Tell them the truth.
Warriors of
Aw. That actor was in defiance. What a shame.
Apophis has been slain in battle with
Was
his
that the show that they made that was both the MMO and a show at the same time?
Hey!
Sure was, buddy.
He's telling you
That was a
the truth.
wacky idea.
The battle you've been
So we're gonna make an
preparing for is
MMO.
never
Okay,
gonna happen.
everyone's making MMOs, but
It's not
what
coming
you do
back.
on the MMO will also affect the TV show that we're also
No,
making.
this is
What?
my gun. We're trying to
Wacky
tell you
is a
something
strange
important here.
word for dumb as fuck.
Gods cannot die.
I mean,
Therefore, Apophis
it's
cannot be
an
dead.
interesting
Anyone
gimmick.
who
I
says
think it could
otherwise
be
is either
done
testing us
well.
or is a traitor.
It's like you're
Probably
it's-
closer to today than 2013 when they started.
that. Yeah, that
Nothing
was
else
the ambitious part. Yeah,
Join the games in progress.
but that was when the MMO craze was at its peak. The MMOs are kind of
The MMOs are done. They're too expensive to maintain.
they do make money, but the problem with MMOs is that there's so much money up front to make. Because you gotta get all the servers, you gotta make the games, you gotta do all that upfront work,
Just might not. For some
and the guarantee of profitability isn't there.
Mhm.
And because in general, unless you're one of the 500-pound gorillas, WoW, 14, Lord of the Rings Online, you're
Trying.
what? And is Black Desert the other big one?
Black Desert Online, yeah.
Yeah, if you're not one of those four, and the numbers between those four it is a vast, it drops fast.
It means my team needs reinforcements.
Then
No.
you don't,
The game.
you're
is
not going to make
canceled.
that money,
You
and
can't
that's
do that.
again millions of so much money you're putting into it.
We'll see what happens when the League of Legends MMO comes out.
I believe I
They can
can.
make it happen.
There's a lot of people that I know that are big League of Riot stands that think it's going to do well, and it could. I just don't. I don't care. I never liked League. I don't like that type of game style, and I wasn't also. I couldn't get into the anime. Everyone was always talking about Arcane. I tried watching. I was like,
Mhm.
It's probably the artwork. I don't like that art style, that Borderlands anime style.
Mhm.
crossfire. Negative. That is a real weapon. Apophis will protect me. I said stay down.
Dead.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll kill all of you.
Secure that weapon. Yes, sir.
You've been shot with a real gun, son.
How's that feel?
No. Apophis would be proud.
Yeah, it's not when someone's dying. Like, did I make my God happy with the sacrifice? You don't say nah.
This is the final challenge.
Death is the last of it.
I'm doing it.
It's the final challenge.
Are you dying, bro?
Blood has been shed. Prepare the men. The challenge must begin at first light.
The prophecy has been fulfilled?
Kind of, yeah. If I remember correctly, when real weapons come out, then the final challenge is they got to actually fight, and whoever wins is the.
First blood is shed. The games become real.
And whoever survives is the ones worthy.
Colonel, we found something. Our weapons were all turned back in after the war game, sir.
Roger that.
It's too late, though.
Yeah, people are dead. No, he's alive.
How's he doing?
Apophis
Like he's been shot.
Well, actually, no. As a matter of fact, there's probably nothing more we can do for him as long as we stay here. There's probably internal injuries.
So we'll take him back with us.
Yeah. You can have a little visit to Earth.
Yeah.
Crying out loud.
You know as well as I do that the rules forbid entry or exit of the sector before the final challenge, wounded or not.
Right.
Apophis would be disappointed in me if there were an exception made for myself.
But what if I told you we were bringing you to see Apophis personally?
Yeah.
To show him that blood has been shed and that your quadrant is truly ready for his return. If we don't bring you back with us, then Apophis will know you've failed our challenge and never return.
Just gaslighting the hell out of this dude.
I mean, how else you gonna get him to go?
Tell him we will make him proud.
Pop's dick.
Need a medical team.
Look, I found a whole bunch of new guys.
We got people ready.
What happened, Colonel?
My lord?
It's gonna be a crazy
Actually,
briefing.
We just call him General Hammond.
Where's the box?
No, he's dead.
He's not here.
He's not dead.
Liars. Traitors!
Easy.
Sedate him.
If you remember correctly, Sokar took him back,
Who is this?
His name's Rogers.
so he could bring him back and torture him more.
Yeah. You don't know he's dead. He could just still be in the torture side of his new life cycle.
I'd like to
Which makes the sarcophagus even worse.
Yeah.
Oh no, he died. Oh shame. Put him back. Bring him back.
Yeah.
What? Bring him back.
Yeah. We're not done here.
In my training, it is when we received our actual staff weapons. The two opposing camps had engaged in battle until one side emerged victorious.
Killed each other?
Yes.
Yes.
The Goa'uld wished only the strong to prevail, Major Carter.
Very
I was
Darwinian.
among the victors. We were then honored by Apophis, and I became a member of his personal guard.
Gave me a pat on the back.
About to happen to those boys.
Yeah.
As long as they don't have real weapons with which to play, I don't see how.
Well, the only lethal weapons I found in the armory belonged to us. The rest were Intars.
The Jabbar masters who once supervised their war games have long ago abandoned them.
Yeah.
Yet they have
They're like,
maintained the
this
games
is
until
useless.
What happened to that war game planet? The what? Oh, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
But
Well,
they're extremely resourceful and most determined.
stuff
So
happened.
they might try to fulfill the final challenge, whether they're issued lethal weapons or not.
Just beat the fuck out of each other with rocks and branches.
Combat knives everywhere.
Yeah.
Guns to do it.
We have to
I've played those Call of Duty maps.
try to prevent this from happening.
Have you? Have you big
No,
COD fan?
that was a lie. That was a lie. Straight to your face.
Of everything I've seen you play in your life, call it any shooter is really not your season.
I may have played the first Call of Duty campaign, and that is iffy.
Maybe so, Colonel.
Because that was one of the World War II ones, right?
Into a battle zone.
I played a Call of Duty.
Why don't I see?
I didn't really play the camp outside. The only campaign I've played a bit of was it Modern Warfare 1 or 2 that had no Russian?
He won't eat. He won't speak.
Where you just
except
mow down people in an airport.
You must be doing a good job.
Which is a
There's no
great
internal
level.
injury.
You just get
Let
to
the
mow down
physical
people in
force
an
the
airport.
blast. Physically, he'll be fine. Emotionally, that's another story.
He's shattered.
He's very angry, Colonel.
Well, he's a teenager.
Good luck.
Thanks. She's so nice. What happened to that other guy in there?
He's not a happy camper. Look at that. Look how dejected he is. This is my sandwich.
Yeah, he's eating his food. What a power play.
Yeah.
Old Doc Fraser says you haven't been eating.
It's poison.
It's hospital food. Of course it is.
Yeah.
As we all know from Quentin Tarantino, if you are in a scene, you have to eat someone else's food. That's how you live.
Yeah. People can't make their own food.
Go to Sokar.
You told him to go to hell.
Let's go to hell, actually. Which
You guys are bad at this.
is a very rude thing to say to a person offering you a sandwich.
Means the same.
Does it though?
Sokar does say masquerade as the devil at times. So I mean,
The devil in sometimes isn't technically bound to hell, at least not until the times of Revelations. You could go to the devil and he could be chilling out on Earth doing something.
you are correct. The hell, aka the lake of fire, does not happen until he gets tossed in there at the end of the end of Revelations.
The devil is allowed to roam the earth. That's why he can hang out with Jesus in the desert.
Also, to be fair, he gets set free for like a short season after the Millennium Reign.
About this final.
Yes, it's it's the final battle.
We will battle to the death.
So, well, why is he set free? I like shits and giggles.
Yeah, it's not sporting otherwise.
Absolute truth right now.
Make sure that everyone is truly on the right side.
God's gonna die.
I actually really hated the justification for that they wrote in the they wrote a justification for that in the tribulation books.
What if he told you
it was it's for all the people that were born after during the Millennium Reign. It's like that's dumb.
They have to make the choice. Isn't the choice already made for them?
He's already been tortured.
Well, then they don't have free will.
Impossible. He's a god.
Actually, I've seen some theologians speculate that after the end times, you wouldn't have new children. I don't necessarily, because they say that childbirth is a curse. And I was like, no, the pain of childbirth is actually the curse.
It's very specifically the pain.
It's like childbirth could happen in Eden. It would be painless.
Can you really identify that as a prophet?
He doesn't look too good.
Who's that wizened old man?
Dead.
Yep.
Nope. Alive. Last gasp.
He came back.
Now he's dead.
Fake news. Deep fake.
What magic is this?
No man.
That was close.
The darkest magic.
It is true.
It is.
Look at the forehead on that kid.
Yeah, he's got a big forehead. He's a Manning brother.
We're not
Oh.
gonna do anything.
He's the disappointment because he's an actor.
Yeah. He's not in the family business of football,
Wherever that is.
so they don't talk about him.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Because tomorrow the final challenge begins.
It's happening. It's still happening.
Many of my men die.
Death is happening.
For him.
He was a scientist in the 2018 The Predator.
But your name is required to
I actually we watched that together, didn't we?
Yes.
Kyle, can we call you?
I actually liked that because that was the one where you had the crazy science happen,
How
right?
long have you been on that?
Yeah, I think that's the one with the prisoners.
Brought there through a Shepa I.
Yes.
5
Yes, it is.
Oh, it was Predators.
Right after we blow up.
Yeah, it was The Predator.
He commanded that we worship.
The
no
Predator
other
was
gods
it was like the military,
He left
and
the
Olivia
Jaffa
Munn was
warriors
a scientist.
Yes.
taught us
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those guys. They weren't prisoners. They were.
Soldiers.
Near the beginning.
Yeah.
Office captured
I
from
liked
yours.
that movie. That was fun. That was a fun movie.
They were all fuck ups though, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
Yeah, they were the
First, that
bad
was all
bunch.
they would feel, but
The
our
18.
masters
different-
forced them to say things. We listened to your speech,
The Inglorious Bastards.
Yes, yeah, that's the one.
but they did not last long.
Also, I like to see Olivia Munn in work.
One day, their bodies were put on display in the.
You like the cut of her jib?
I mean,
do
I
not
was a
know
fan
how
of
they got
Attack
it.
the Show back in the day.
Only that they refused to tell their Jaffa masters all that was asked of them. And then our Jaffa masters began to leave us, one by one. They said to help Apophis win a great battle.
Does Olivia
He
Munn even
lost
do
that battle.
anything Anymore?
What?
And then we were
Does
alone.
Olivia Munn even do anything anymore?
Not really.
Thank you for
She
your
got
cooperation.
she got married and had
May I now ask for your
had a
cooperation,
couple
sir?
kids and started raising her kids, if I remember correctly.
Go
Awful.
Speak.
Terrible.
My men are preparing for the final challenge.
Wholesome.
I was under the impression your weapons are non-lethal.
They are. But the four
Until they're
masters
not.
left. He showed Captain Nelson and myself a cave. Inside were weapons intended for
In a
the final
dark, dark
challenge.
cave.
Real weapons.
What are we talking about here?
Yeah. What you got? What are you packing, kid?
Exactly like your own. NP5s. He told us it was with those that we would one day infiltrate the Tari and destroy you.
Yeah, they didn't work out.
I don't think they really thought this through. It's like the off-site gate activation. Hey, what's up with that patch? I don't know that patch. It's like,
Well, to be fair, with how that works, it's like offsite gate gate
Jill,
activation.
is the
Okay,
booking
they
capable of
broadcasting?
recording
No. All right.
Yes, that is correct.
The
No,
Irish
no.
stays shut then.
Well, then Colonel O'Neill's already thought.
spam call.
Heard some bangs. Oh,
I think you know where I'm going with this.
oh well.
Haven't a clue.
Well, seeing Apophis die was enough to convince Kyle. All we have to do is show that same image to everyone else.
Yeah.
With the
We just have to make sure this entire planet knows that Apophis was a bitch.
legal new solution could be successful. In the middle of a battlefield, combining alien
I can't remember. Did we?
technology with
I
our
think
own.
they changed the
Sir,
Irish so that that
The technical
whole
part of
radiation
transferring
attack can't
data to the
happen
Vulcan
again.
I can figure out. But we've already been experimenting with interfacing Gould technology with our own. The problem will be getting there.
We do have the INTARs, General.
You think Google technology uses HDMI or the red, white, and yellow splits?
Are you talking about VGA cables, sir?
Yeah, the VGAs.
They are his men, General. And he might provide the tactical advantage we need to
Well,
pull this off.
that would be the debate of what do you think is the more superior way of transferring data and energy? Do you prefer digital or do you prefer analog?
Telepathically.
Oh, well then there wouldn't be cables there, would there?
Attackers are greater in number, but the defenders have greater firepower.
The ancients and a lot of gold technology, because a lot of gold technology is based off ancient tech, because they just
Why is O'Neill in blackface? That's very insensitive.
because it's night mission, and he's not like Night Cop. He doesn't have a cat suit.
You stay with Carter, who will watch you like a hawk.
Yes, sir.
But a lot of ancient tech was crystal based, actually.
Kryptonians. Good luck.
Kind of. Yeah, it's a lot of energy, a lot of crystals. I want to say because we start getting a lot of Asgard tech. And Asgard tech was similar as well. Wraith Tech is all biotech. Trying to think if there's any other different tech trees. I can't think of any off the top of my head. Because almost everything in the galaxies follow the ancient tech tree.
Dead.
Because the ancients went forth and frickin' multiplied everywhere.
I can't keep you stay with Carter. We're just trying to conspire. You will listen to every word I tell you. And
Also, this is not a night mission, so he is being insensitive.
Is that clear?
He's camouflaged, sir. Sir?
Sir.
This is before we had the digital camo. This is the 90s. I'm not a big fan of the digital camo.
It's easier.
I don't know if it's... It doesn't look as good, though. It's not as nice looking. Which
Yeah,
is
don't
what
have
you're...
the blotches. It's all sharp edges.
Yeah, I don't like that. What is with that? What happened to our society where we stopped going, you know what's nice? Nice, rounded edges. And we started going, no, what we want is harsh angles everywhere. Like you can even see that in like iPhone and Apple design. Like, because the early iPhones are all like, oh, we have these nice, everything's nice and curvy. All of our apps and everything, it's all nice and curvy. And then they went to, nah, sharp edges.
We're turning more warlike as a people.
Oh.
Much like how the round table was round to symbolize that nobody was in charge and they could be peaceful.
Captain
We
Roger.
are starting to turn warlike.
I have glorious news.
And everyone's dead. They needed to work on their quick draws.
Whatever, get it.
Yeah.
Carter, set it up.
Well, they're not. They don't know about quick draws. They don't know about cowboy training. They're not being told that not shoot from the hip.
They're definitely not ready to infiltrate Earth.
They're not being told that Isaac Newton is the most deadly motherfucker in space.
Here they come. I got some at 9 o'clock here too.
There are a lot of dudes here.
Endless dudes. So many dudes.
Good. I'm not. Give me a second.
Time, Carter.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we'll say what is interesting that they do, which is not uncommon in sci-fi shows, but like a trope of the scientist characters that they make is also that they're all engineers. And not only also they are all engineers, they're also all technicians. They can both repair everything, hotwire everything, and do the science. It's like those are three separate fields. Science is theory, engineering is practical application, and a technician is someone that understands what's already been practically applied and how to fix it. You can show a computer hardware engineer a computer that's broken, they go, "Yeah, I don't know how to fix that.
Yeah,
I can design you a new one though."
Yeah.
It's not, but that's a common thing in sci-fi. It's a minor quibble. Yeah.
Warriors of Apophis, assemble before me and listen to he that possesses the Vulcan.
He. Apophis is a misogynist confirmed.
Yeah, he's a Goa'uld. Queens are only useful for all the Goa'uld that they can lay.
War's over, Apophis said.
Yeah, war's over. Moon's haunted.
Speaks in my name. Heed his words.
It's a message from Apophis himself! Summoning his image during battle is against the rules of engagement. Hear his words when the
Yeah.
trial is over!
Now, Nelson, you will listen to him now.
I will kill you, all of you.
Or anybody
nobody else gets hurt. The final challenge is to the death, Colonel.
He remembered his rank. She did it. She interfaced the technology.
Yeah. He's dying.
That's it. That's it. That's all it takes.
A god can't be afraid,
He's a god.
but he feels fear.
It cannot be so.
Yep. It's over.
It is so.
What do you think the effects of, like, if the Gulf of Mexico was like mountained off and it was a freshwater lake? What
Like,
the
effect in
like
what
ecological
regard?
terms?
What would become?
If you had a body of fresh water that big.
Body of fresh water?
Yeah.
Like, not if it was always like that and you didn't seal it off like that one German's guy's plan to dam the Strait of Gibraltar?
Well, that'd be different. That'd be antlant rope, but no, like as if it was a body of fresh water. Yeah, that like. Yeah, it appeared after a glacial melting, like in this just giant body of.
I think sealing off the first off, I think that
Not that it was sealing, not like you're creating it, like it was.
No, if it was always like it would. I tried to think of what that would do to like hurricane season. Because I don't think hurricanes form over freshwater very well. And if it was sealed off, there wouldn't be the currents necessary to make a hurricane.
I mean, but hurricanes form in the Atlantic still. They don't always go through the Gulf. Actually, they you'd still have hurricanes, but like
you cut off a big source of them.
Yeah, they would if they went through the Gulf. It wouldn't charge it as much. I guess maybe you would have different currents, air currents though. Probably I'd imagine because that body of water would heat up and cool down faster than that ocean.
Let's see here. It looks like specifically what you need is warm water, thunderstorm activity, and a low wind shear. So maybe if there were like mountains, maybe just like breaking up the winds would.
Like if it was like let's say Cuba was bent slightly in, and it and it formed like a mountain range between the Yucatan to Florida.
Yeah. So what's prompting this question, by the way?
I have ideas. Not
The
for
hell of a-
not
the
for
hell of a
forming
project.
things, but yeah, not for forming things, but for things like what if scenarios.
I don't know. Well, I wonder if anybody's thought that. What if the Gulf of Mexico was? I don't even know. It was blocked off. I don't know.
Yeah.
What if the Gulf of Mexico was closed off, connecting Cuba and Florida with Yucatan Peninsula?
Do you think anyone's ever searched that?
Somebody. That's what I found. It was on. It was a
Really?
history. What? It was a history. What if?
Oh.
This could lead to the Gulf of Mexico turning into a massive Indo-Hurric basin similar to the Caspian Sea. The climate changes could probably make for a colder Europe with no Gulf Stream.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the Gulf Stream is what causes Europe to be fairly cool, not have like the cold hot changes like Asia and we have.
Mm-hmm.
It makes Europe like somewhat livable.
Yep. So there we go.
Cut off the Gulf Stream. That's it though.
It looks like that's like the number one closest thing. So no, not a lot of people have thought about it. Apparently, you're breaking new ground.
That's what I try to do. Anyway, all right, that's it for Stargate Saturday. Join us. Oh dear. Tomorrow for Sailor Moon Sunday, which is more canon.
Yes, we have one more week of canon, and then we go into filler.
So yeah, hopefully The canon episodes tend to be good, but hopefully the filler episodes the week after will be okay.
3.5 weeks of filler.
All right. Well, yeah. So join us tomorrow for more canon Sailor Moon. Do you have anything to add, Brandon Mula?
I do not tonight.
All right, but tomorrow he will. So,
well, yeah, we got
later.
our reviews on what we're watching tonight.
That's true. Yeah. All right, later, everybody.